Howdy, everybody. Hope you're having a good Sunday. This is Christopher, and I'm coming to you from Edmonton. And beautiful, super hot day out today. I was out busy with family and doing stuff with kids and everything, and it was a really great day. And also cheering for Japan, the World Cup. Go Samurai Blue. We managed to tie 2-2 today, which is awesome. Anyway, the subject for this Facebook Live session is to give you behind the scenes peek into song number 2 off my new EP. So the song is called Now That You're Gone. The EP is Effective's Day. And so this is the song a little bit different, and it's also the song that had the longest gestation period. Like it comes from a long time ago and didn't get finished until, this EP. But anyway, I thought I'd tell you a bit of the story behind how it started and walk you through how it came to be, because it kind of took some different twists and turns that were not planned, but ended up working out great, I think, and I was really happy with how it turned out on the recording. So I have a guitar out because this is a song that, although more common for me now, but it was pretty untypical at the time, going back many, many, many years. It was a chord progression that I always played on acoustic guitar before I even really knew how to play acoustic guitar. So I made it up one time, and it just starts on the D and it goes like that. And that was it. So you couldn't even call it a song. It was more of a riff, or just like a chord sequence that I was able to figure out and play as a piano player, picking up a guitar and just kind of strumming along and fumbling along to. And I always kind of liked it and never really did anything with it. It's just one of those things that, back of my head and always knew it was there. But anyway, I think it was about a year ago. It was last summer, and I had this little Tascam digital recorder thing that I was using just to do some quick demos, whatever, and I was testing it out because it had built-in mics, which is kind of a throwback to when I was a kid and used to record stuff on a ghetto blaster that had built-in condenser mics. But anyway, I played this in as to test it out. And while I was doing that, I kind of stumbled onto a new chord progression that I would use for the chorus. So I've been playing that for like 10 years or something. And all of a sudden, at the end of that progression, I just decided to throw in the that would be a good. It's a chorus, and it's not the same as in the same key as the rest of it, so that's pretty cool. So I think I have a recording, in my Evernote here. So anyway, you get the idea there, but it said stop. That was more than enough. So if you didn't catch all the words there, I think they're which is how I tend to write songs. So I'm almost always coming from the music first, and when I'm strumming along, I can hear the melody, and I want to be able to play it and capture it just so I can hear it, but I don't have any words, so you make up just gobbledygook. So it's like anyway. I did have a few lyric ideas, but nothing concrete. until I had that little recording and I came up with that chorus and thought, you know what, I'm going to finish this off. So I went and created a quick demo on there, and it sounded like this. Don't you go. Don't you window, look out through the dark. Something special about it now that you've gone. So I've got lyrics now at this point, and I've done a demo with piano and guitar, so it sounds pretty folk-y. Well, most of those lyrics anyway. So I had that demo, which is very, it's not electronic or anything at all. It's a different sort of folky acoustic thing, and just had in my collection of demos that I've got for all kinds of songs that I've written. And it just sort of, it sat there. And then fast forward to, or I guess that would have been a couple summers ago, because this, if you fast forward now to when I was let go from my job, it would happened a couple of weeks after I had just returned from taking my kids to Hawaii for the very first time. So it was the first, I'd been planning and saving for it for a long time, and you know, my parents were there. We were going to visit with them and everything, and we had this great, awesome vacation. And while I was there, being a musician, what do? You get a ukulele, right, or an ukulele, from Mele Ukulele. So my son helped me pick out this. It's not, you know, a super cheap one, or it's not a really expensive one. It is hardwood koa, and it's a concert size, and it's tuned low, so the low string is the octave down from what it normally is. And the salesman at Mele Ukulele showed me how to play a few chords, and I brought it back with me, and I just couldn't stop playing it. I was playing it all the time. I just loved playing this thing, and I could finally understand why so many people love playing ukulele, and they're making videos, and they're having meetup groups and all that kind of stuff. For some reason, putting this, not just a ukulele, but this concert one with a low-tuned string at the bottom, just instantly made sense to me, and I loved playing it, and I was writing songs on it and doing covers and stuff, and just generally having a good time. When I got home, that was only like a couple of weeks, and then, you know, I was laid off, and while I was, you know, at home and looking for work and trying to figure out what I'm going to do and all that kind of stuff, you know, still playing this thing, which just has a very optimistic heart to it. Like it's very difficult for me, even when it was really stressful and really hard. I'd be wondering, what the heck am I going to do with my life and all that kind of stuff, and then I'd pick this up and be like, so it was hard to be down when I was playing this. And then at one point I started playing that song that I was just playing for you earlier, but playing it on here, playing it with the same, as if I was playing it on guitar, but just playing it on the 4-string ukulele here, which means it's in a different key and it's a different play, you know, it's a little bit different. But what would happen if I just started playing? Well, what happens if I sang it? What would that sound like? Look outside your window, look out to the dawn. And I kind of liked it. And then the more that I sat around playing the ukulele version, the more, you know, there's nothing really wrong with the other version of the song. I kind of liked it too. And there's something about songwriting and songwriters who are very particular about this song has to be in this one style, in this one sort of treatment of the song, and it can't be anything else. And I always think that a song is just a song, and you can take it, and I could take this and bring it to the rock band that I play with, Original Six, or I could do a piano version, or I could do that original guitar version or whatever. So it's just a song. So who cares if I do an ukulele version of it? And it just so happened that the uplifting feel of it and just the spirit of it matched kind of what I was longing for at the time. I wanted to be lifted up a little bit, and this was a way to do that. And the more that I sort of monkeyed around with it, I programmed some beats and put in some very minimal stuff in the background, but just that kind of feeling to it is what I kind of wanted to feel. And so I was writing or using this as a way to create the music that how I wanted to feel. And then I finished the chorus and I wrote the lyrics basically to be like from the point of view of someone outside of myself watching me in my position, saying, okay, now you're gone. It's not going to be the end of the world. It'll be okay. So I finished the lyrics, I did this, and I recorded it. And for a song that had a span of many, many, many years of sort of being in the background and doing nothing, as soon as I came up with this version, I was probably done the demo of a ukulele version within a few weeks. Like it didn't take very long at all. So from slow that to And I think there's even a video I did at the time on YouTube where we had a freak snowstorm in April or May or something, and I ran outside with this and recorded a live version of it, so you can find that on YouTube as well. Anyway, that's the story behind Now That You're Gone, and you can find the finished version of that song off my new EP, which is called Effective Today. That's available online in all the regular digital music places, so you can download it from iTunes or Google Play. You can stream it from Spotify or Apple Music, Google Play. You can get it on Amazon, I believe, too, and also at CD Baby. And I'll put the links to those down in the comments below if you need to. If you'd like to see videos, others in this series that I'm doing that are going behind the scenes and explaining the album and each of the songs that are on it, make sure you follow my Facebook page and just go back through the feed, and there'll be other videos in the stream, and you'll be able to learn about the other songs on the album or the EP, and also things that I'll be doing later on in the summer, later on in the year. Hope this was interesting, and let me know what you think about the song, or if it triggered anything, either it was the ukulele or the fact that you might be writing a song and intend it for one genre and works much better in another genre or anything like that. If you had any experiences like that, I'd love to hear about them. So please be sure to comment down below, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.